We have two classifications of S3 buckets. We have S3 standard. We are not technically a big data company yet. I mean, we're still somewhat of a startup, so we only have 100 some terabytes within our data lake. So we still consider a lot of things hot. So within that, we have S3 standard, and we use that quite a bit since the way we think about our services is everything is ephemeral. So basically all our services could die, everything still lives within the object store. So we have the ability to always have hot data to put into a document store or to put into an MPP or to put into something that's malleable to a different service. IA, which is our infrequent usage, is basically more lookup. So anything that is a key value lookup or anything that doesn't necessarily change a lot, that can be persisted into like a database, that doesn't necessarily have to be accessed quite a bit, we put that into an S3 IA bucket. So that segues to how we basically use this data. So we use this data in same kind of fashion. We have private data and then public data. So then private data, that's what our fleet uses because we have 100+1 stores that basically use our insights. We have Tableau basically to report and analyze data within insights within our corporate. We have self-service. So that self-service, as I mentioned earlier, is a Presto backend EMR cluster that runs Apache Zeppelin, which is a notebooking feature, and also Hadoop U, which is a UI, SQL UI. So that's all basically munched up using Amazon Redshift. So our MPP consolidates all this data within our object store and basically creates a core data warehouse structure. So we're able to output this into Tableau reports and to output this into kind of a data warehouse structure within our self-service tools. From a public subnet, I talked about basically our integrations with webhooks and endpoints within our vendors, with also streaming. We also have this thing called Sweetgreen OS. It's basically a suite of OS tools that's data-driven to be able to help our operational aspect of our 100+ stores. A great example of that is we have a data-driven algorithm that basically predicts how much food we should cook per day, per time period in increments. The reason why that's so important for us is because we want to be able to be sustainable and also be cognizant about food waste. Plus, we also want to have the integrity of food fresh so our customers know that we're basically presenting the best food possible.